So when she sent me the address, that thing was like an hour away.
Babe, you live in Broward.
I had no gas. I didn't even have a job. Bro, I'm talking about we were living on that like $5 gas life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you
But
want to see me? Come get me.
I had no money. I had no job. I was living at
So how you got there?
I mean, I came.
Okay, so what you mean?
But still, I mean, it took a lot, you know what I'm saying? And it was at night, too, you know what I'm saying?
It was a night. It was.
I didn't want her to take me away.
What? How am I going to take you away?
Hey.
I can't do this on my own, no solo. Went from hating on me, now they taking photos. When it comes to me and mommy, staying low key, low. Always trying to find something about me. You don't Blake family. When you fall in love, you don't understand me.
Welcome back to another video with Blake Family.
It's your girl Chantel.
It's your boy Corey. Alright, so in today's video, this is going to be a little different.
We thought it's an appropriate time to give a little backstory on how we met. So it's a storytelling day, guys.
Story time.
All right. So how did we meet?
All right. So it was back in 1965.
Okay, Corey.
All right. So we met. I think it was 2012. Or was it 13? I think I was on Instagram, and I don't know, it's like I came across your picture, and I was just like, man, it's like she kind of sexy, you know what I'm saying? You know, she had nice Indian hair, she was nice and skinny, with some curves.
Okay, man.
And I was like, nah, I need that, you know what I'm saying? But then I was like, should I hop in your DMs, or do I know you from somewhere? I wasn't sure. Mm-hmm. So I was like, you know what? Let me message her. So I hopped in those DMs and I text her.
You slide in my DM.
I slid in your DMs and I text her. And I was like, hey, do I know you from somewhere?
Yeah,
and then you responded.
Oh, yeah. I was like kind of rolling my eyes. I'm like, what you mean? Do you know me from somewhere? Like, we've been going to the same church for like 3-4 years.
Yeah, and then when she said that, I was like, oh, yeah, that's where I know you from. Which she did, no
it's
lie.
Like
she looked
style.
She looked familiar, but I wasn't exactly sure. Yeah. So,
and I give you that because it was a big church. We go to like a mega church, and you know, at one point we're even on the same choir.
Yeah, which I did see you on the choir. Yeah, I used to sing solos. For all those people out there,
Corey.
Your boy is a singer. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? I'm joking. But yeah,
he's pretty good, but no, not Chris Brown, babe.
You got people want me to sing now, but yeah. So so from there, you know what I'm saying. After I hopped in those DMs, you know what I'm saying. I was like, I used to play soccer at church, and so she used to come with me. To the soccer games. And we started to.
Babe, now you're jumping.
How am I jumping?
I didn't slide from your DM to your soccer games. Like, what?
So what happened?
So, you know, he messaged me on Instagram, you know, rolling my eyes. We've met before, not, you know, whatever. Anyways, one thing led to the next. He wanted my number. At that point, I didn't feel like giving him my number, so I gave him my Kik. So Kik was back in the day where it was like a messenger service where, you know, it's like text messaging. So we were texting on that, but I was going to school, and I was going to school all the way in Miami, and I was traveling a lot. And I figured that Kik wasn't really a good way of communicating because a lot of times I wasn't able to connect to the Wi-Fi and all that. So eventually I gave him my phone number.
Right. We got the digits.
And then that's when, you know, we started talking, calling more. And yeah, we started hanging out. The first time you met me in person, you came.
Hold up. So I forgot what day it was. I think it was on like a Thursday or a Friday, and we were texting, and I was like, I want to see you, and then you're like, all right. You said pick me up.
Well, yeah, I was at school.
So she was at school. So at that time, I had a 2003 Civic EX. Like it was a 4-seater, but it was like 2 seats in the front, but then I had to push the chair back. Right? So I was like, all right, send the address of where you at, where your school at. So when she sent me the address, that thing was like an hour away.
Babe, you live in Broward.
I had no gas. I didn't even have a job. Bro, I'm talking about we were living on that like $5 gas life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
your boy had no money. You know what I'm saying?
You wanted me to get back all the way from Miami so that you could get it easy and come see me. No, you want to see me. Come get me.
I had no money. I had no job. I was living at.
So how you got there?
I mean, I came.
Okay, so what you mean?
But still, I mean, it took a lot. You know what I'm saying?
You have to go the extra mile for me.
No, of course.
Corey.
I'm just saying that when I saw the address, I was like, oh my Lord.
If you can't go the extra, first of all, I went to both campuses. I went to a campus in North Miami and I went to one in South Miami. He's tripping about the one in North Miami, which is less than 40 minutes. That was like 30 minutes from Fort Lauderdale where we stayed at.
All right, so I went to go pick her up, but I was afraid. I was nervous, actually. I was really nervous.
I mean, it tells. You came with your best friend.
Yeah, so I brought my best friend David with me because, you know what I'm saying? And it was at night, too, you know what I'm saying?
It was a night. It was.
I didn't want her to take me away.
What? How am I going to take you away?
Hey, you know,
I was taking a chance on you.
Hey, you know, I had to bring one of my friends with me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I was nervous. So I brought my friend with me, and we drove all the way to FIU. And then I remember, like, calling you right before I got to see you. Like, I called you when I got there, and then I was like, where you at? And so then I remember when you were walking towards the car, it's like I started to get butterflies. I started to get, like, so nervous because it's like I didn't know what to say. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I know you from church or something.
Well, we already had the conversation. We were texting, and it was just so more like, okay, you're nervous for seeing me for the first time in person. Because even though we've seen each other at the church, we've never really like said hi. I never even remember smiling at him or anything like that.
And then this was our first time like talking in person. Like, we were talking on the phone or texting, but this was our first time, you know, face to face talking to each other. So she got in the car, and then my homeboy went to the back seat, and then you came in the front seat. And then, I mean, probably like after the first 5-10 minutes, like it was like we knew each other already. Like it was just like I knew you, you know, for so long. So then from there, you know, we just started hanging out like every day. Like,
I mean, you're probably exaggerating. It wasn't every day, but yeah. We started hanging out more.
Yeah.
Our first date, well, I don't even know if that was a date or it was so much more hanging out, but you remember where you took me?
Hey, this place, Chick-fil-A. That's before Chick-fil-A even got on the map. You know what I'm saying?
You took me to Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A was brand new. Hey.
It tasted real good though.
Yeah, it did. Chick-fil-A. That was our first like actual date.
I don't know. As I said, I'm still not sure if that was a date. But then I remember we also went to see the fair back in Miami another night.
Yeah, we did go to the fair in Miami.
You know, rides, and that was pretty cool. I love rides.
And then from there, like, you know, like we started hanging out on the weekends all the time. Like, you know, she'll be with me at church. You know, I was playing soccer and playing basketball on Sundays, and then she'll be with me. You know, she'll go there with me. So, like, she was basically, like, my number one fan, basically.
I was your number one fan. And, I mean, a lot of people didn't really know we were dating initially. It was true, after the soccer matches. They're like, okay, I guess, you know, I guess they're going out. I honestly like keeping my life low-key. Before we got married, I've never really, you know, like, put like a guy on my online platforms. So at what point did you realize that this was the girl that you want to marry? You know, what point?
I realized it when like I basically didn't have a girl that like basically made me better.
Mm-hmm.
When I sat down and thought about like all the women or girlfriends, I said women, all the girlfriends or girls I had or been with, out of everybody, you were the only one that pushed me to be better.
Okay.
You know? And like you didn't really like, I don't know, you didn't really play games with me. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't
No
playing
games.
no games. It was just like that kind of struck my eye, and the fact that like you cared about me more than I knew about myself.
Okay.
That's when I realized like you're the one. But also like you gave me an ultimatum. Like I didn't like nobody have ever like I had a lot of girlfriends rather.
Dated a lot of girls is right.
And play up. But yeah, so she gave me an ultimatum and she was just like, either you choose me or you choose that girl. You're gonna keep on texting that girl that you're texting. So I think like she stopped texting me, like literally like she just stopped texting me for like a good week or a couple of days. And I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like I started to get scared. I'm like, nah, I can't lose her. And that's when I realized I was like, yo, this girl is really good for me. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, for her not texting me, it was like, I missed that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, for the first time, I was like, I can't let that go.
So, I mean, we both got married pretty young. I was 22.
Yeah.
You were 24.
24, yeah.
Yeah. How did that make you feel? Like, do you feel like you're gonna be stuck with me forever?
No, actually, like, you know, now that we're married, it's like, I feel like we're on top of the world, you know? Like,
Yeah.
especially when we first got married, like, I felt like superheroes. Like, I felt like nobody can defeat us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I feel like it's good that we started from the bottom, literally. We
Yeah.
both had nothing.
Nothing.
You know, I'm moving out of my family's home. You're moving out of your family's home. It was the first time we were both living together with someone like, you know, the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we just dived in, and it was a lot of change. It was very challenging, but it's, you know, a good thing that we overcame.
Yeah.
Of course, that wouldn't have been possible if we didn't have God in our lives.
That's true. Yeah.
And
there was a lot of like we've been, not say struggles. We haven't really been through struggles, but I can't say that, you know, we learn as we go.
Yeah, we definitely do.
So.
All right, guys. So that wraps up story time for today. I want to thank you guys for joining us another week. Corey, you want to add anything else?
Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up, turn your post notifications on, and make sure to subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.